Hello viewers, today I am going to show you vegetable carving. First we have to take a piece of carrot. With any sharp instrument, make a circle like this. Then you have to shape it like this. Now we have to start cutting the petals. Cut a slice like this. Then right round you have to go like this and remove some piece like this. Right round you have to go. This is the first petal. Then now we'll start with the second row of petals like this. Then we'll start alternate to this. We'll start the second row of petals and cut some flesh underneath this like this. Then just little behind this we'll go for a second petal like this. Then again release some like this. We'll go like this in a circle to form the row of petals. Now we have got the second row of petals. So we'll go for the third row of petal. Now I'm starting the second row of petals like this. Alternate to these petals. Now I finished the second row of petals. We'll go for the third row now. Now alternate to these petals, we'll carve another petal like this. Now trim the edges like this. Now take a stick of rose and you can fix this on the stick and our carrot rose is ready. Now I'm going to show you a rose in radish. Take a radish, a bit long pieces, then trim little. Then holding your knife like this, make a petal. This is the first petal. To trim this little, then we'll start the second petal. Just behind this first petal, you have to start the second petal. Second petal is ready now. Now we'll go for the third petal. Third petal is ready. Now we'll go for the fourth and the last petal. We have to be very careful while cutting these petals. All the 4 petals are there. And now you have to trim this little. Trim this little, and you have to release this little to show the petals. I've released this. Now we'll go for the second row of petals. Alternate to these petals, we'll go for the second row of petals like this. Then cut little here like this. Trim little, then we'll go for the second petal. Trim this little. After you cut the petal, go on trimming the little flesh underneath the petal. See, the second row of petals are ready. Now we'll go for the third row. Alternate to these petals, we'll start cutting the third petal and then trimming it. Our flower is ready. Now if there are any sharp edges, you can take a scissor and round it off like this. If you feel the petals are uneven, you can always trim it like this with a scissor. After finishing your rose, you can put this in ice cold water. If you put it in ice cold water, it will bloom like this. The petals will open up naturally and it gives a natural look of a rose. This is the bloomed one, which I put it in ice cold water, and this I have given a food coloring to this to give it a pink look. If you put it in ice cold water, it will bloom like this. Rose, then you can fix it like this. It looks like a real rose. These are my carvings. Just now I have demonstrated this roses with radish and this roses with carrot, and this I have done with papaya, and this is watermelon, and this I have done with onions. These are lotus with onions, and these are cucumber flowers, and you can do roses with nool kohl, and this I have done with beetroot. And for the arrangement, I have given some real flowers. To give the effect, I have given some real flowers and some greenery and foliage. And these, if you want to preserve these carvings, dip it in ice cold water for some time, for 2 to 3 minutes, then drain the water out, then put it in a sealed box in the refrigerator. So you can keep it for 2 to 3 days. When there is a party or anything, previous 2 to 3 days you can prepare it, and then you can arrange it for a party. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.